Go ahead, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So, Namaste, Masters. First of all, my pranams to Brahma Shri Damha Patriji and Sarnamala Patri Madam and all pyramid masters around the world. So, Masters, today the topic is what soul wants. So, what is a soul? We know what is a mind, what is a thought power, we know what is the breath, and we know different stages of soul. We got some wisdom in our previous sessions. Today, let us try to understand what is a soul. So we start living as a soul, not like a human body, not like a mind. It is very, very, very important. Let us understand the advantages of living as a soul. So every day, when I wake up in the morning, it's my choice whether to live my day today like Surendra Kumar, or should I lead my day remembering always that I am a soul and I have a character called Surendra Kumar. So it's my choice. So I have to decide which will give me more happiness, more health, more wealth, and more abundance. So it is in my hands. Nobody will dictate me, masters. So I remember every day morning that I am a soul. I am in this earth plane experiencing human life. So I start every day with this realization. Anyway, this is the truth. Whether I'm experienced or no, not. It's a truth. So if we start our day by realizing that I am a soul, it will make our life very easy. The entire day will be blissful, masters. So now we'll go into depth, little more depth, masters. So there are two I's. I. One is a capital I and another is a small I. So I'm just trying to explain that soul and body, what is the difference. So small I is me. That is my body and ego. The small I and capital I. The small I is, that is me, that means my body and ego. So what is the ego? I am a male. I am a husband, or I am a CEO. I am wife, like that. I am a manager. I am a business owner. So this is called small I means. So all these are related to small I. But these are in fact the characters of the soul. They're in fact the characters of the soul. One body, multiple roles. So in the morning, I play a role of father sometimes. Sometimes I play a role of husband. Sometimes I play a role of meditator. Sometimes I play a role of boss in the office. So multiple roles, but all these small eyes are multiple roles. All these things should always remember that it comes under capital I. That is, you are a soul. So if you don't realize this, if you don't remember, the fact is every day we should remember masters. Otherwise, you will forget who you are. Every day it is must. Ensure practice until it becomes as a habit. So if sometimes becomes a habit, it does not go. So we have to develop spiritual habits, masters. So every day when we wake up, sit in meditation for 1 or 2 minutes and remember that I am a soul. I am in this earth plane taking multiple roles and characters and enjoying these roles and characters. So what is the immediate advantage is you will not be attached to anything. You will not be attached to anything. When we attach to something, it means that you are still in small I. That means you are in the body and mind consciousness. So if we are in the capital I, that you are a soul, you are not attached to anything, like a water drop on a lotus leaf. You are detached, yet we are in the leaf. The first thing we must remember is, I am a soul. I took a human body to experience. So why the soul has come to the earth? Because it needs experiences. Which experiences? Human experiences. Why? Because it is not available in the higher worlds. This physical body is not available in the higher worlds. The physical body we need so that we get lot of experiences. So the soul does not say that it needs only good experiences, masters. Soul does not say, I want bad experiences. I don't want bad experiences. So soul does not say, I don't want bad experience. It doesn't say only good. It does not say only bad. Soul just wants experiences. It's good and bad. It is not. It wants experiences. Sometimes it is good or bad. The soul wants everything. This you remember that soul wants every experience, good experience and bad experience. So if there is a birth, you are happy. If there is a death, you are sad. If you get anything new, you are happy. If you lose sometimes something, again you are sad. So what happens between your happiness and sadness is you are experiencing something. So what is that exactly we are experiencing? What is that exactly we are experiencing is the feelings and the emotions, masters. The feelings, it's a good feeling, a bad feeling, and it's a worst feeling, and it's a very pleasant experience. So it's a worst experience also. So all these different emotions, the soul will capture. So it always waits for us to try different things. So you will undergo different emotions and you will undergo different feelings, masters. The soul will take those experiences and the soul wants that every day. We must keep trying new things. We must try always new things, breaking the old patterns. Then you will get new experiences. You should not go ahead with every same old patterns. Sometimes you have to break the pattern, break the routine in order to capture the new experience. This is what the soul wants. With the new experience, you get what happens with when you have new experience, you get new feelings, you get new expressions, new experiences. The soul wants that. That is the very purpose we have taken this human life, masters, this human body. That is the purpose. The soul has taken the human body. The consciousness decides it needs experiences. The consciousness decides it needs experiences, so it creates soul. The consciousness creates a soul for experiences. The soul wants human experiences, so it creates a body. So consciousness creates the soul, soul creates the body. So your soul is not you are, it will just be inside you. Okay, so it is just inside you. So when we are aware, when we take care of our body well, our soul can experience more, masters. The more experience the person have, the more enriched the soul is. So we have to try different things every day. For example, if you are 40 years or 50 years or 20 years or 30 years, or doesn't matter, whatever age you are, all these years, certain things you do as routine. So routine patterns becomes habits in your body. So we lived, for example, I also lived for so many years in a different pattern of only material life. So that only become a habit in my life. So there is nothing new. Those becomes very strong. So we have to break it. Material life also, I'm telling everything same. If I'm eating a daily same food, same thing, same friends, same things. So you have to break on soul to experience new things. So we have to consciously decide and should break. When we decide and take it, then we allow for new experience. Then only it will go for new experience. Otherwise, same old story. So we have to listen to our intuitions. What intuition comes from the soul. So we have to listen to the intuition. What soul wants. What soul wants. Somebody would have never allowed the body for fasting. Some was something. They were never allowed fasting. All the time eating all those years without giving a single day rest. So we have to break this pattern. The body will resist. When you break it highly, it will crave for food. But we have to consciously decide so that you give entire rest to the body. That will give you new expressions, new feelings, new emotions. The soul need that type of experiences, masters. So one whole day you can be with just water, and then you get some new experience. And another day you can experience, you can live, you can try with juice or only soups, just to give some new experience. giving something like soul wants new experiences. So energy, knowledge, that is wisdom. These are the only two things soul wants. What soul wants is, soul wants energy and wisdom. This is what the soul wants, masters. So energy, consciousness, wisdom, we call it. We must try different things, experiences. So from the experience, you get the wisdom, actually. So soul wants experiment, experience. From the experience, we get express. From the expression, we get evolve and enlighten, like that. So the soul always wants experiences, experiment and experiences. From that only it will evolve, like that. So we must try different things. So you get new experiences. With that new experiences, you get new feelings and new emotions. This is what soul wants. So we must meet new people, not the same set of old friends like in your college, your teacher, your school days. So that won't. So now, if you ask me now, I'm not in touch with all that my old friends, not much, very little. All my college friends or my school friends or my all that, no, office, everything. It's because I'm like a river, like a flow. Should not stagnate like a lake, masters. Stings, it's not like that. So same thing, do anything you do, no, some differently you start doing differently, look differently. Do, because for that you get this different feelings and different emotion. We must enjoy doing new things, always new, meet lot of, but what happened, anything new means it will resist, because you get a fear. So a lot of people resist this because they want to be in comfort zone. But if you are in the comfort zone, if you don't try new things, soul will be trying, masters. It doesn't like that. Soul wants always new experiences, new feelings, new emotions. So it wants to always uplift that enlightenment. Okay, so you want change, you want betterment, you must, you want more, but if you don't change your behaviors and patterns, whatever you are today, the future will be also be the same. Suppose if I don't change any pattern, or if I don't change anything, I don't change the new experiences, experiments, my future also in the same. Whatever I am today, my future also will be the same. So the today problems are going to be the same in the future also, because whatever I am undergoing problem, same in the future, maybe more worse also. So the change has to come from within. Change has to come from within. We have to consciously decide, and we have keep trying new masters, new experiments, new experiences. This is the what soul wants for his evolvement, for his upliftment, for the enlightenment. So we have to observe others. We have to listen to others a lot. You have to observe them, intrigue what something new is there. You have to listen. Is there anything new I can experience? I think any like that. So we have to read a lot of books. Then you get a lot of new ideas. So first 20, 25 years, we go to school, college, and learn something there. The rest of whole life, you just depending on that limited knowledge. That is what in generally happens in our life. So then how will you try something new? It's a question. Some examples like water. You can drink water either in the copper bottle or in the steel bottle or in the matka or some plastic bottle or from glass. You try experiment. 1 week you will drink water in the copper bottle. Sometimes you take plastic bottle, sometimes steel bottle, sometimes the glass. Just experiment, just to see the feelings and emotions. What type of changes you are experiencing. Keep changing your patterns, masters. This is what I'm trying to give the bottom line. keep changing your patterns. Be like a river, not like a lake. It will sting everything. It doesn't good. You have to flow. You be flexible. You should be like that. So have different experiences. For example, I changed earlier. I was non-vegetarian. I changed it from 2009 till 2019. From 1998 to 2000, I was eating non-vegetarian. I stopped from 2019 January. I said no. From today, no matter what, I'm not going to have any non-vegetarian. And I changed my daily routine food also. So morning I eat fruits, some dry fruits, something like that. In the afternoon, some rocky ball and small amount of rice. In the evening, some 2 chapatis and some milk or curd I take. That's it. So my body has become light, and my weight also has come under very much under control. I'm very healthy. Earlier I used to have a lot of issues. Now I don't have any issues. I just change the pattern and new experience and new feelings and new emotions and experience. Do everything consciously, be in the present, masters. So when I'm giving a session to you, nothing else should bother me and interfere me, masters. Now I am here means I must be here in the present. I should not think what happens in my home, what happens there, what happens in my office. Doesn't should never. You should be fully here. Be present. This is consciously be completely be here. So only me, you, and my delivery, nothing else. I should be 100% here, masters. So whatever so happens outside, only after this session you address those issues, not during this. Like this, anything I'm telling you, wherever you're doing, you're watching to be there. You're working something, be on that. Just leave it. So then what happens? Then I get a lot of energy, can share my wisdom 100%. Okay. So the purest form. So otherwise, your mind should not waver, masters. Your mind should not waver. Your soul wants experience, whether you realize now or later, you have to start what it wants. Then from your inner, soul is very happy, masters. Once your inner is happy, that happiness comes out. You can see it others' face. That is enriched soul. You have a habit of some patterns. You have to break those patterns sometimes. Allow your kids to cut something. So you ask your kids to do differently. So kids wants experiences, master. They want to do new things. Why? Because up to the age of 6, there is no conscious mind. There, this part is totally empty. So anything they listen, do, see, it directly goes to the subconscious mind, unfiltered and edited. So that's why first 6 years of your age, of the age of the kid, you have to be very careful, because whatever they see and whatever they listen, that everything goes to the subconscious mind. All those experiences soul takes. But later the conscious mind starts developing from the age 6. From this age, they will start reasoning, questioning. Until that question, you will less, you will be, questions will be less. Until that time, the questions will be less. After age 6, there will be, they will bother you with lot of questions. Why now? What is this? And why not like that? So that is why, then that is why Jesus says, until you become child, you cannot enter the kingdom of God. That is the purpose. So the soul, unless until you become the child, you cannot enter the kingdom of God. The soul has oneness, masters. It looks everyone as same. After every birth, it goes to the higher worlds. It look into the history. You will look your life as a movie. Whatever you have done, experienced in the earth, once after death, you go to higher worlds. So there is a record will be there. That is Akashic records. Everything you will judge whether you are uplifted or not. You fulfilled your purpose or not. Again, you will decide whether to be born or no. You will decide your parents and everything decided by you, including your circumstances. So why you are not happy? Because you are chosen your parents, you are chosen your wife, you are chosen the everything. That's why you should not feel bad about it. You should experience, should undergo, get the wisdom out of it. If something happens in the life, you should not sit and cry for 10 days, 20 days, or 1 year, or like that. What happens in that whole period? The soul will be sitting when you come out of that particular emotion, and when you will start getting experiences. The soul will be totally upset, masters. So you should not get cried at all those things. You should take an experience of that. So because you are wasting beautiful time. That everything is an experience, bad and good, everything is experience for the soul. So don't cry for anything, just experience it, just enjoy it, get the wisdom out of it. That's all. The more you travel, the more you connect with others, the more you share, the more you meditate, the more you learn, the more you give, the more you take, the more joy you have, the more you move on, keep moving on, then you get a lot of experiences. You will get a lot of different emotions. You get a lot of different feelings. That's what your soul needs. So this is what the first you have to understand what your soul wants. Slowly you have to become your soul. It means your body and mind should not interfere. Whatever the soul wants to do, you have to channel it. So your body or mind, which you program all these 30 to 40 years in a certain pattern, has to break. People are afraid breaking the patterns because when you break the pattern, you don't know what is the immediate future. But that infinity, that unknowingness is where you can break the pattern and learn new things. So don't play a safe, that comfort game, masters. Doing the same thing again and again. Don't restrict yourself in the same circle. You have to maximize new experiences, have to try new things, do things newly. Okay, because so this is what for what why we have to do for new feelings and new emotions. This is what we have to keep on doing, masters. That's what the soul wants us. So you see you always to be for your mind and body. You are not the body, or you are not the mind, masters. You are the soul. So finally, what I want to say here is, because now time is up. So main is soul wants energy and wisdom, masters. How will you get the wisdom? Experiment. From the experiment, what we get? Experiences. From the experiences, what we should do? We have to express, masters. Once they express what you said, we evolve. From we evolve, we enlighten. Once we enlighten, we experience enjoy. Once we enjoy, we get eternity. That is the ultimate state, masters. This is called, this is what the soul wants. Soul wants experiences. It doesn't see that is a new good or bad. Everything is an experience. Everything is designed before our birth. All our characters, all the our family members, all our things, everything is pre-decided. Why we decide? Based for upliftment of the soul to reach the enlightenment, the highest enlightenment. That is called oneness consciousness. That is the Buddha Prasthiti. So that is the purpose that soul wants, masters. So this is some brief understanding we have given. This you can go through more books and you can understand more in depth of this. And my only bottom point of this, start live as a bigger I. Small I is a characters. I am Surendra Kumar, I am this, I am manager. These are all the characters. Now, that is not who I am. You should not get attached to these things. I am a small, big I, that is a soul. Soul has created these characters for soul to experience, that's it. But not, I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the ego, I am not the manager, I am not the husband, I am not the son, I am not the father. These are all different characters for me to experience in a human life. That's all in this bottom line. So start living as a soul, detach with all these things, enjoy the characters, get that experiences, and uplift yourself to reach the ultimate state and complete your education in that, and then go back to your from the where you came. You have come as a visitor here only. You are no way connected to this earth. Just to experience, you came here, complete your experiences, detach everything for you vacate the body entirely, because nothing is yours, everything is given for you to experience something. Okay, masters. Now we'll go for meditation. So we do Anapanasati meditation once. Just Ana means in breath, Ana means out breath, Sati means be with the breath. So for this Anapanasati meditation, the simple posture is just you have to cross like this, masters. Cross your hands and legs, you have to cross and remove your specs, close your eyes and observe your natural breath, masters. Just observe your natural breath. So why we are doing all this? In order for you to realize that you are not the body and mind, you are the soul. Sure, I told you, soul wants what? First is energy. How will you get the energy? Once you start observing your breath and ignore the thoughts. You're not the mind. Now, this time of this next 25-30 minutes, you forget about every material life, masters, and you forget about all your thoughts. Just focus on the breath. Why we are focusing on the breath, observing the breath is in order for you to receive that cosmic energy. Who wants energy? Soul wants the energy. So for that, you must spend as per your age every day 30 minutes, or for your, if you are 30 years, 30 minutes. 40 years, 40 minutes. Minimum. After that, you can do any number. So once the cosmic energy enters into your body, cleanses your Nadi Mandala, and it releases all the negative blocks. Once that is blocked, is released, the gyroscope is your physical body. So whatever issues are in your physical body, health problems or any other issues, you clear permanently, because you are cleansing permanently with the cosmic energy directly. And also your soul getting the energy, and soul is active, and soul will be taking all the experiences through this body and mind. You release, you go beyond the body and mind, and soul will take what experiences needs through the body. You don't allow mind to take decision. That's the purpose of this meditation. Goal of meditation is to silence the mind. Okay, masters. Now with the music, we will go ahead, master. In between, don't open your eyes. Just close your eyes. Observe your breath. That's it, master. Nothing else. Don't chant. Just observe normal and natural breath, masters. Just be with the breath. Masters, be with normal and natural breath, masters. Be oneness with the breath. No mantra to be chanted. No form of any deity to be entertained in the mind, masters. Observe the normal, natural breath. Ignore the thoughts, if anything is coming. Meditation makes us calm and lets huge amount of cosmic energy flood into our body muscles. That does makes us physically, mentally, and spiritually healthy. Anapanasati is the simplest form of meditation invented by Buddha. Meditation is the way we discover our inner self and explore our subconscious power. So just be with the breath. Another 15 minutes. Don't open your eyes, masters. are in deep meditation, masters. Don't open your eyes. Just be with the breath. A lot of energies are flooding. Just receive it, masters. Observe the emotions, observe the changes, whatever is happening inside your body. Just observe it. Ignore the thoughts. Be with the breath. Masters, we are meditating with group consciousness. So a huge amount of energies are we are receiving now. Just receive it. Be with your breath. Relax body, mind. Just be with the breath and receive those energies. Cleanse your body. Okay, masters, last 1 minute, just 1 minute. Don't open your eyes. Last 1 minute. Be with the breath, masters. This 1 minute also very important. Just 1 more minute. Be with the breath. 30 seconds. Last 30 seconds, masters. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So now slowly you put your palms now, put it on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly you open your eyes by looking